Bob Crosby this time, not Bing, in case you got confused. I sometimes do. So, this radio station here, we don't really make any caps, and there are well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this, feeling tired, need a pick me up. Visit Chemicare and get a prescription today. A balanced life through chemistry. Hey, you like Louis Jordan, right? Well, here's a classic from him.
Buy and sell everything to everyone, except sins. No sins allowed here.
Some custom hardware? We got a free work.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am. Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance is bad
I'm not
news.
supposed to talk to people I
He's
don't
more
know.
than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead. Except you. But 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off. Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? Let's see if I can get this open. That's one heck of a lock. Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Won't be able to pick this. No way I could pick this. Don't think I
No
can pick
luck?
this.
Need to find the key.
Hey, Valentine.
See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? You can't get through that door.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? Vault dweller with 1,000 guinea pigs? What kind of twisted experiment was that?
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
Skeeter Davis, a name I still find confusing.
I need to talk to someone about Kellogg's old house in the West Stands.
Mr. Kellogg's residence? He left town a while ago. We foreclosed on the property and locked it up. If there was something belonging to the man that you have a claim on, you could ask the mayor to hear you out. No guarantees.
I don't have time. I need that key now.
Why is finding this key so important to you, honey?
Just trust me. It's important. You have my word.
Well, you do have an honest face, and it's not like there's anything important in an abandoned house. I can't believe I'm doing this, but what the hell? Here you go, honey. Now, don't do anything in that place I wouldn't do.
Now, a word or several, from our sponsors.
Always on good
Diamond
behavior,
City
aren't you?
Surplus, now open 24 hours a day. Management reserves the right to refuse
Maybe we
service
can
to
have this
anyone,
chat later.
Oh
especially
yeah,
since
sure. I'm just talking.
Next is some
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
porter.
Heard you rescued Valentine. Good work. Most sense scared the hell out of me, but Nicky, he ain't like those Institute psychos.
Always on
Dad says not to talk to strangers. My friends say outsiders smell. I don't smell it all.
Diamond City Surplus!
Keep looking at me like that. I'm gonna start thinking you're sick. A beer and my slippers after this shift. That's all I ask.
You know what you're looking for? We have everything!
Got the key? All right, let's head. Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
Always on good.
Place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big.
What's that for?
Nothing here.
Always on good
Check
behavior,
out that
aren't you?
desk. I'm telling you, something's not right. Look for anything out of sorts. A switch, a button.
Hey, Valentine.
Keep looking. Gotta be something here.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
You always pry this much into the motives of your traveling partners?
Just the ones I find particularly interesting. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
Huh, no kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
You'd really risk your family like that?
I'm not saying it's without its consequences, but in my experience, it's worth it. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
Piper, you saved those people.
No. Those people saved themselves. Because they knew the truth. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
Well, that's one way to hide a room. Well, look at this. All of a merc's favorite things.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars.
That song
San Francisco
was,
Sunlights.
Interesting
hold on.
brand.
It was
Won't
by
lead us
3
anywhere on
Sons,
its own,
and,
though.
oh, never mind.
Any suggestions, Nick?
What about dog meat? Commonwealth mutt like him can track a man's scent for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Now let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
Coming to you.
Hey,
from,
you mind keeping an eye out for a
the
second?
jeweled green.
Gotta run a diagnostic.
The green.
Thanks.
I
What did I
mean,
miss?
the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Next is One More Tomorrow by Frankie Carl. It's nice. It's a little sappy, I guess, but I mean, that's okay.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Get Kellogg, boy. Take me to that son of a bitch.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful. Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way. Heading my way?
You know what? Never mind.
You know where to find me.
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
Who's really in control of Diamond City? Read the public.
Kellogg must have stopped here. Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
Lost the scent, boy? What is it, boy? What are we looking for? San Francisco Sunlights.
Dog meat pick up the scent
Kellogg's
again?
preferred brand, all right. What do you think? Enough to go on?
We'll be taking that. Looks like another one of Kellogg's pit stops. Keep your eyes on.
Lost the scent, boy? What is it, boy? What are we looking for? Bloody bandages. Dog meat can track this. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
jewel, green, the green, the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio.
So this is Billie Holiday singing. Crazy he calls me this guy.
Kellogg's still out there. We've got to track him, boy.
All right, dog meat's found something. You know the drill.
Lost the scent, boy? What is it, boy? What are we looking for? Gwyneth
No
Stout.
accounting for taste.
One of his creature comforts.
Dog meat pick up the scent again?
Okay, boy. Let's track him. We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg.
immediately.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
Another one of his stogies.
Singing. That was Civilization.
Getting close. I can feel it. Look around.